chapter 5, we read from verse 22 to 33, the Bible says that the man must love the wife like his own body, and the wife must respect the husband. Right? So make a note, please. Go and read. I need you to understand it, because it has a huge significance of the choices that you make. Right? So when you look at marriage, there are two things that are important in marriage: love and unity. And I'm not talking about physical love. You can have a physical attraction to someone, but if you're not compatible, if you're not united in your thinking, that marriage will break down pretty quickly. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. You've got to be sure of what God has in mind for you. I spent 18 years working in Baker Hughes. I left Baker Hughes last year, March 2017, as a vice president for West Africa. And before I left, God told me He was going to move me out of there. I didn't want to move because I was looking at the future. I was not sure where the next thing will come from. Yes, I had some things put aside, but I knew it was not going to be enough. But God moved me out of there. Now, in the intervening 15 months, I learned one very important lesson from God. And this is what I learned, and I'm going to try and explain it to you. There was one thing God told me. He said, listen, when you pray, most times you pray about what you want. You don't ask me what I want for you. Amen? 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 So you don't ask me what I want for you. I said, Lord, what do you mean? He said, if I take you into a room and there's a target on the wall, I blindfold you, the light in the room is off, I give you a bow and an arrow, and I tell you, try and hit the target. He said, will you fire the arrow? I said, yes. He said, that's great. He said, will you fire the arrows? I said, yes. He said, that's great. He said, will you hit the target? I said, maybe not. He said, when you pray without understanding what I want for you, you will just spend time and miss the target. Amen. Yeah. Amen. Yeah. I'm going to be 50 this year, so I wish I learned this about 40 years ago. I wish I learned this about 40 years ago. And the reason I say that is that how many times do you embark on something? You spend 5 years in that thing, and then suddenly you realize this is not where God wants you to be. What has happened to those 5 years? Well, it's wasted up to a point, but to let me make you feel a little bit good, sometimes it's not wasted, because God is never helpless. He uses the experiences in that 5 years to teach you something. However, maybe God wants you to be at the end of that hall for yourself. This is what I want to do. This is why I want to do it. But Lord, what is your plan for my life? Now you tell me, how will I know that? We'll talk about it later. How will I know that? But the first thing you need to know about the second thing you need to know about financial stability is this: stewardship. Everything you have is not yours. Amen. 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 Everything you have is what? What? How many of you have a bank account? Don't worry, don't be shy. Nobody knows what's in the account. How many of you have a bank account? How many of you have brothers and sisters, uncles and aunties you can go to for money? Good. How many of you have a job? Now, the money in that account, is it yours? Yes, right? Why do you think it's yours? Directed by God. The Bible says in the book, I think it's 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 9 and 10, it said, eye has not seen, neither has ear heard, nor has it entered into the imagination of man what God has prepared for those that love Him. So success, in whatever form, is dependent on your fellowship with God. Any other thing you will miss. In 1 Chronicles 29, 11 and 12, David said something. David told God, he said, you, O Lord, yours is the greatness and the power, the glory and the victory, the majesty, because everything that is in heaven and on earth is yours. And then he went ahead and said, because yours is the kingdom, and you are exalted over everything. He said, both riches and honor come from you. That was why I told the person that was going to introduce me, I said, do not say anything Because when you introduce me and you build that castle, you are exalting me above God. Debt. Stop borrowing money. Amen? 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 There's a book called The Richest Man in Babylon. And The Richest Man in Babylon is a very small book. I think it's about 2,500 naira. Very small book. It's not bigger than this. It's yellow in color. And basically it's a book that teaches on financial independence. And there's a part in The Richest Man in Babylon that says, when you are in debt and you want to pay off, right? A lot of people make the mistake. Okay, let me ask you a question. You owe somebody 50,000 naira. You owe the person 50,000 naira for 5 years. And suddenly somebody says, you know what? I'll give you a job tomorrow and I'll start to pay you 50,000 naira every month. Net, not gross. Which means after tax, after every deduction. What will you do to that debt? Will you pay it the first month? Amen. Because he has a name, because he has a track record, right? He can pay back sometime in the future. Most importantly, I have never seen Dangote borrow money to buy a car. Dangote borrows money to put in a business. So they know that even if Dangote dies tomorrow, the business will pay the money back. He has created a system of credibility. So your first step towards financial stability, your third step towards financial stability is don't get into debt before you start to create a semblance of credit worthiness. Of course, you tell me after I don't have to go back and start. I can give you money. Right? Yes, it is difficult. So I'll tell you my story. I'm indigenous oil and gas company. But when I left, when I was a young man, a young boy in secondary school, I never wanted to work. I wanted to be an entrepreneur all my life. But by the time I finished university, I realized that I did not have the money to start a business. So I looked for a job. Right? And the first job I had, you won't believe it, they were paying me just 1,000 naira a month. You can tell me that it was 25,000 class. Listen, I used to have a line of sight of where you're going to put it into to bring money for you. You will spend it all. To be like this guy, you better go and check. You use up to 90% of it. The Bible said that the foolishness of God is greater than the wisdom of man. So why should I sit down and bother myself about getting a solution when I can go to the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords and say, Lord, this is my problem, this is what I think, but Lord, what do you think? God has not answered. I go to one man and I say, Lord, I said, Father, Daddy, this is what I prayed about. This is what I want to do, but I have not heard from God. What do you think? And maybe we'll pray together. I've had situations where I mentor people and they've been praying about something and I don't know. And then we start having a conversation and I then say something and their face will just light up. I say, how did you know I was praying about this? I don't. So the Spirit of God decides how you get the answer to what you're asking God for. Amen. 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 That is why you need mentors. That is why you need mentors. The last way you get counseling is the counsel of the Lord himself. In Isaiah chapter 9 verse 6, the Bible called the Lord Jesus Wonderful Counselor. So, apart from going to the scriptures and reading the scriptures, apart from going to people, you can sit down in the presence of God and say, Lord, just like Jacob, Father, I am not living here today. I want you to talk to me. From experience, God speaks. How many of you have had God speak to you before? Oh yeah, no. Are you telling me you've not had? Or you are not sure? Amen? Amen. You said you've had God speak to you, sir. Can you help us? How?
Well, the Holy Spirit speaks to you. And when the Holy Spirit speaks to you, sometimes initially when I started realizing that I could hear, I went to the part of the Bible that says test all spirits. So you then challenge, like, okay, if this is really you, then confirm this for me. And then you now see it happen right before your eyes. It's always a very thrilling moment. It engulfs you and it just shows you. Sometimes you do even more than one test. Sometimes. And then you just realize, wow, okay, this is real. Then direct me. And at the end of it, you realize that all things will just fall in place. That's all you know.
Together cannot make sense until God says, this is my plan. Judas did not hear from God. He thought if he handed Jesus over to the Pharisees, Jesus would show his power. But that was not the plan of God. That's why I feel so sorry for Judas, because he had good intentions, but he did it for the wrong reasons. Praise the Lord. Praise the Lord. So the other thing that you must do to have financial stability is working and investing. You must first find a job. Find a job. Yes, there's no job in Nigeria, I know. I agree. People are selling. There is always a job. The problem we have in Nigeria is that we have developed an entitlement mentality. This is what I mean. Because I've gone to university, I'm entitled to a job. No. All the jobs I've gotten in my life, I do not have a godfather. But at the right time, God shows up and the job falls in place. We have developed an entitlement mentality to say, because I'm from this part of the country, to talk about the idea, and they asked them to come and invest. About 3 of them did not show up. Today they are regretting, because those that showed up are billionaires like Mark Zuckerberg today. Now, the next thing you will tell me is that after all, it's Nigeria. The government does not give opportunity for that. Sorry, the US government does not also. The US government is one of the most aggressive capitalist governments in the world. People think out of the box. What is that idea that God has placed here? Do you know when I talked about the idea of DSTV, I was in primary school. I was in, secondary school. I remember that afternoon I was coming back from school with my brother. He's late now, he's so rest in peace. And I was telling him, that this was in Ibadan. I said, imagine if we can get a small piece of land, we get people that will bring satellites. We can connect to TV stations in the US or Great Britain, and then run cables from them to everybody's houses, and they pay us monthly. And he said, very good idea, but I didn't come with it. Some of the things that we do for those of us our parents is that when your children come up with ideas that seem out of whack, don't shut them down. Amen. Amen. I was talking to my nephew and niece yesterday in my house, and I said in the UK about 3 years ago there was an Amen. Amen. But if you sit down and fold your hands, you will never get out of poverty. See a diamond diligent in this business. He shall stand before kings and not before mere men. People will turn you down, yes. There are people that will not believe in your ideas, yes. The person that invented the light bulb did 99 experiments that failed. 99. And his assistant told him, sir, you just failed 99 times. He said, no. We just discovered 99 times this will not work. On the 100th one, it worked, and today you have a light bulb. But I didn't tell you a story about that one. I can't remember his name now, remember. When it was Thomas Edison. And when Thomas Edison was in primary school, his teacher sent him back with a letter to his mom. And when the mom read the letter, the mom told him, you know what, Thomas, you're not going to that school anymore. They are not smart there. I will school you. He didn't know what was in the letter. It was years later when the mother died. He discovered the letter among the mother's belongings. And he told him that your son is useless. He does not know anything. He can never amount to anything. Why? Because the way he was thinking was different from the way the other child was thinking. There is no child that is a dummy. So you are not a dummy. Now the other thing is that your salary, this is what we're going to stop. Your salary is not, like I told you, it's not for you. Your salary is a seed. Can you repeat that after me? Salary is a seed. Even if you are paid daily, your salary is a seed. Let me explain. God has given you the opportunity to start that small. It is what you do with with that little salary that will determine the next level you are going. Because the Lord that will serve is the one that gives bread to the eater and seed to the sower. Now this revelation I got from there. Everybody that comes into your hand, there's a bread part, there's a seed part. Now the seed part of it goes to the work of God, the other one goes into investments. Amen? Yeah. And no investment is too small. I told you about those that invested with Max Zuckerberg. They are billionaires today without adding more to that investment. So the problem is this: if you don't wake up every day with an investment mentality, you will never see the opportunity to invest. Do you know that people now buy milk in Nigeria and bags from people? I told you this. To be fair, this is 35,000 naira, both the soil and the material. And the guy that made it is in Lagos and is a Christian. So do you not tell me that the day I can invest in this business, I will not call him and say I want to invest in this business? What if the guy sat down and folded his hand and said, well, I don't have a job. And the guy did not even read fashion design. But because he had the skill, he started to develop it. So this is what I want to leave with you today. God is the source of your life. Don't start any plan inside or outside marriage without God. If you have lived your life without God in everything concerning you up till now, today I need you to change. I need you to get to that point of confidence to take your plans to God. It's scary for God to take all the best laid plans, tear it up, and tell you, you know what, I don't want you to go to London, I want you to stay here. It is scary. But if it's God that says it, if it is God that says it, I guarantee you, you can never fail. That's what I have for you today. Thank you.
So my name is Ayo Shote. I'm a leadership consultant. I'm also Chief Operating Officer of an indigenous oil and gas company in Nigeria. I'm here at Seventh-day Adventist Church for the Lagos Mainland Conference of the Singles and Married Fellowship. I was privileged to have been invited to come and give a conversation on financial stability before and during marriage. I think it went down well. I think one of the main points of that conversation was the fact that God is the foundation of all that we do. And my advice to the singles and the married that were here today was, wherever they are in their life, they need to reset and go to God and set a timetable with God and agree with God what direction their life is going. The other thing I mentioned to them is that no matter how successful we are financially, we are all stewards. God is the owner of the funds. We are just stewards. So I hope they took that on. I hope they are resetting their mind, their thinking. And I hope that by the time I'm back a few months from now, next year, I will see a change. In fact, I will be happy to hear them tell me, the things that God spoke to me through you has yielded fruit in my life. That's basically the nutshell.
You are watching Next TV, your home of entertainment and events.